are. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Let me do just a quick, I'm going to do some quick editing on the fly here. But happy
Gonna
Wednesday
blank
to
me
you
out.
all. Matthew is here, friends. Matthew Dunstan, wonderful game designer and friend of the stream. Good evening to you,
Hello.
sir. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for adjusting my personage in that TV frame. Yeah. So
Thank you for
I thought
making
that
you
was
look
stipulated in the
decent.
contract. I thought that was, it must be centered at all times, but
I,
glad
I
we're
what
glad we're fixing
I
it.
know. I didn't read the fine print today.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you'll see what happens. But
We'll
yeah.
see what
No, well,
it'll come out in the gaming, I'm sure.
it
Uh,
will. It will.
there we are. Da 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 da. Editing. See, everything looked fine. Everything looked fine. Like when you go live, and then it just like the gremlins just like to pop out. So,
I know. They don't
yeah.
behave.
Anyways, let's say hi to everybody that's in the chat. I see Quaid, hello. James, hello. Phantom Meeple is here. Anyone else? Yes, there's the Gremlin emote. So Quaid is a wonderful graphic designer, Matthew, and he created my little Mogwai and Gremlin emotes there. So
Oh, very
if
cool.
everything's good to go, we pop in the little Mogwais like they're doing now. If everything's not good to go, we'll pop in the Gremlin with her nice little mute button that she's pressing because
Nice.
we have some like technical issues sometimes when you do a stream live. So, that's a
So
thing.
that's
But
the way it goes.
yeah, that's the way it goes. Hello to Panda. Welcome in. So yeah, Matthew and I were just oh my gosh, yes, that's true. You have a hit on you, Matthew, with the Guild of Merchant Explorers.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Well, I
It
hope. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it is a wonderful game. And friends, if you saw me when I was posting about my adventures during Gamma, I posted that little fun story that Matthew and I had. We're just chit chatting, actually, like planning this stream today. And I think you said something along the lines of like, "Hey, if you get around to like checking out AEG, like here's this, one of my upcoming game designs." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Like taking notes down, right? And then probably like an hour or two later, I went to a couple panels, and then I was grabbing lunch with some friends, one of which was Panda Angel, and she was sitting next to Vlad from AEG, who often does like demos and stuff. And he's like, "Hey, do you guys want to play an upcoming game of ours?" And we're like, "Sure." And boom, lo and behold, it happened to be the Guild of Merchant Explorers. And I was like, "Wait, what?" like,
So
so,
the universe was telling you, giving you at least two different signs that you should be playing the game.
mm-hmm.
That's
I
always
mean,
always good.
one, trusting your friend Matthew to like
Wow.
play.
I think don't always trust. I'm not, I think I'm sure I'm going to do you wrong at some point. So go in with cautious trepidation to my designs. I think.
Yeah, but it was just so cool to like have that like just all like sync up with one another, and we played a full 4-player game. It was wonderful. We had a lovely time. And so it was myself and Panda Angel and Chelsea from Chelka's Corner and Eric from What's Eric Playing. Um, so it was just really, really nice to like have all of us just really engaged. And Vlad was such a wonderful teacher too. Um, so we just had a lovely time with that. So yeah, it was really awesome, and I look forward to when it's coming out. So what are the goals for AEG and like coming out? I think he said like either later on this year for the release.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's early June. I think
Okay.
around there, something
Okay.
like that. Either late May, early June. Yeah. I mean, of course, right now everything, as we all know, dates are somewhat malleable, but certainly somewhere in the middle of this year is the hope.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So stick around. Looking forward to getting that. I'll have to see if AEG can send me a review copy so I can play it, because I know Panda
Yeah,
has a copy.
and a great one to stream probably as well. Actually,
That
I
would
think
be an awesome one to stream.
if that was something you wanted to do, we could definitely stream that. I could set up my own board.
Oh, so wait, so would you actually like play it with me then, Matthew?
I could, yes. I'm not. We have to figure out a way for me. I'm the technically challenged one here, so I'd have to find a way to actually show what I'm doing. But no, I'd be happy to.
No, I mean, every time I have you on, I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, well, maybe he doesn't want to play some of his own designs. Like, maybe he's just like, let's try something else. So
I'm pretty easy.
I know,
it's no
I'm
problem.
just teasing, but it was just really funny because like both of us would have the conversation of like, hey, did you figure out what we're gonna play on stream? I don't know. Like, I'm up for whatever. What do you think, Jess? It's like, I don't know. I'm up for whatever. Matthew, what do you think? So, but we have decided we're going to be playing Living Forests today, friends.
Ooh.
And if time permits, that Matthew can stick around, we'll also be doing Can't Stop Express because today is Wednesday, friends. It is a brand new month for our tournament. So hang out in the chat if you are able to play along with us later, and we will get the player sheets there. If you want, do I not have it turned on? Oh goodness, Moobot. Anyway, it's on BGG. You can find it, or you can just grab a paper and pen and write down that way. I think Matthew and I might just end up playing it on BGG, so you all can just see the dice rolls and things. But there's a little part of me that actually wants to roll physical dice, because I'm a sucker for doing that. I like playing dice. Oh, you know why?
Well, that
I
is part
spelled
of
it
the
wrong. I spelled
experience.
tournament wrong. Goodness gracious.
Oh no.
The English language is one of those things. There it goes. Learning how to spell things correctly is one part about making good chat commands. Quaid says he's playing Living Forest at the moment, haven't quite got the strategy for winning. Well, there are multiple ways to win in that game. So I could see like certain strategy might not be as effective as other strategies, but I mean, we'll see. Matthew, you said you got in like a demo of it. Did you kind of get a feel of like what your strategy is going to be today?
No, I think I'll sort of go with the cards take me.
Okay.
I mean, the interesting thing actually that we're playing it is that I did meet the designer in Cannes, actually, because Living Forest won an award there too. It's like his first design, actually. Really,
wow.
Nice young Danish guy. Yeah, who was also a foreigner in Cannes, so it was nice.
Yeah.
To
Speaking of that, you were at that award ceremony, and a little birdie told me you actually won. So talk a little bit about that, Matthew. What did you win?
Well, I didn't actually bring out the story. It sounds like I just set myself up to be able to talk about myself.
Segue.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's here. It's a big glass sort of trophy thing. I don't know how to.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, so the French have their Game of the Year awards. It's called the As d'Or, the Golden Die or Dice, and a bit like the Spiel des Jahres, there are different categories, and I won the Children's Game of the Year. Bit surprising considering it's pretty much my first children's game, with a game called Bubble Stories, which I don't think is in the US just yet, but hopefully very soon. It's from Blue Orange. It's sort of like an escape room, adventure room for your very young children without any text. And so that was just a really nice evening, actually. I mean, it was also the feeling of just getting back to conventions because it had obviously been cancelled, and the whole French community is very, very welcoming, and they have it in the big auditorium where they have the Cannes Film Festival. I'm not sure if you've
oh yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
So it's sort of a really big auditorium, and really quite well done, actually. It's interesting how they do it, and to compare it to because I've been to this also sounds like I'm just name dropping, but when I was at the Spiel des Jahres ceremony 5 years ago, it's just funny to compare the German and French approaches to these award ceremonies. The French is sort of like they almost have like comedians hosting the show, and a little bit like the Oscar. It's a very Oscars-like production. I mean,
interesting.
Not to the level of the Oscars, but like they've got comedians who have little bits between and they get presenters to come up and present the award. They have little videos that talk about the games, and
Oh,
Spiel
that's
des Jahres
cool.
has that as well, but it's very like Spiel des Jahres is like it will only take an hour, and it's like bam, 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 bam. Whereas I've been to one at Cannes that was like 3 hours long. I think
Oh
was.
my
I think they're
gosh.
getting better, but they were not so much about efficiency maybe. But
Yeah.
anyway, it was just it's a fun experience. It really
Yeah.
was.
And that was a fun I don't know, was it you that posted the clip of you winning, or like someone that you traveled with had the
I
clip of
think
you?
somebody found it because it was being live streamed. So I think somebody found it, and no, I didn't. But yeah,
Okay.
no, it was nice that they found. I mean, I didn't really know what I was saying. Probably, I tried to speak a little bit of French, but
Yeah, that was so
and quickly
that was
stopped.
so kind. You're just like, thank you. Like
Yeah,
well, I mean, like in the moment, right? You're just like, what do I say? And especially if it was like one of your first designs too. It's not like you had like well, you might have, but I don't know if you had like a speech prepared, like, I'd like to thank the
no,
Academy
I
and
didn't.
all the children
No,
everywhere, and like, you know.
no. I actually forgot to thank the illustrator directly, which was that was a real thing I was a bit sad about because in this game in particular, because it's without text, it's illustrations are so important, and actually he had a real part not just in kind of illustrating but even thinking about the game. So yeah, but I thanked him later, so it was
Yeah.
fun.
So Quaid, the name of the game is called Bubble Stories. Quaid has a couple kiddos at home, and he actually does childcare for people
Oh,
in
okay.
his area. So, um,
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. If you can, if it, yeah, I think it. Hopefully, very soon it'll be in the US. I hope
yeah,
if not already.
yeah. That's really cool. Yeah. James says all the children everywhere and the artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to hit
Yeah.
those points. You have to hit those points. All right. So, okay, Matthew, I am drinking currently an English breakfast tea. What are you consuming as your beverage this evening?
I'm a bit boring. I only have water, I'm afraid. But I just
No
keeping hydrated.
tea. That's
I
it's
had
a,
I had a cup of tea just before the stream,
okay.
but
Okay.
I had my
What
normal
did you have? What type of tea
I
was
had
it?
my normal Earl Grey. Earl Grey for me is my
Okay.
tea of choice.
Do you prefer loose leaf, or do you use a tea bag? Like, what is your method for
I don't know
consuming
if I have
tea?
a much of a preference. Actually, it's pretty hard to get Earl Grey here generally. So
Okay.
I actually imported tea bags from the UK. Um,
Okay.
I got a big shipment just near the start of the pandemic, and we're not through it yet. We're about halfway through it. So
Okay.
um,
Very
yeah,
nice.
but I don't mind loose leaf. But we just don't have it for some reason. Yeah, it's just a bit hard to get that particular
Yeah.
type.
I had the pleasure of, when I was doing some of those conventions, going to a game store slash tea shop called Geeky
Oh,
Teas in LA. And they had like lots of different loose leaf teas, but they
okay.
had one in particular was called Earl Grey Hot, after a certain captain on the USS Enterprise. Um, and I also got a black tea blend called Buddy's Blend, named after Buddy the Elf from the movie Elf. And it has like
Okay.
cinnamon and cardamom and like orange and
That was like mulled wine, but in tea form.
yes, exactly. Has a nice like spice to it. Yes, exactly. Sir Patrick, or Sir P Stew, as I like to call him. But today I'm just going with some Twinings English breakfast this morning, and that's usually my go-to. But if I want to get fancy, I'll get the loose leaf out. I have not quite perfected yet, like how to steep tea long enough to get the just the right amount of flavor. Sometimes I get nervous and I pull the little container out too soon, and it's too watered down, and then you can't really like throw it back in. At least for me, it's just that like, or you oversteep it, and then it's like you have to add stuff to it, and I haven't perfected it yet. So most of the time I just stick with the tea bag, and then I can always reapply later on if it's not strong enough for me.
Well, I've also heard my boss in Cambridge. She lived in America for about 20 years, and she told me that apparently Twinings has different tea. Like for the same brand, they actually weaken it for the American market. I was told.
Oh.
I don't know if this is still true, but
Okay.
yeah, they actually Americans don't are used to just a generally weaker flavor, apparently.
Interesting. Wow. That's probably true. But I don't okay, so I'm odd, Matthew, and I don't add like cream or sugar to my tea. I just it's just straight tea bag or tea leaves or whatever. And then that's it.
I think it's I think it's very reasonable. I have milk, but
Yeah.
cream in yeah, cream is an American thing. Cream in any beverage is a bit weird for me to even think about, and sugar is a bit too much as well. But
Yeah. But when I
yeah.
see, okay, so I know you're from Australia, but you lived in the UK for a time. Is
Yes.
like milk and sugar a thing like as for like normal like sitting down for tea? Is that a common thing?
There are certain teas that you could say they have milk with. In fact, I'm doing it wrong. Earl Grey you're supposed to have with lemon, not with milk.
Oh, okay.
So I already break a rule there. But with normal black tea, like an English breakfast, you can have milk. I think probably milk is more common than sugar, but there's plenty of people who have sugar. So yeah, milk and sugar is perfectly fine.
Okay.
You know, they
Cuz
call it a
I
builder's tea.
yeah. I just I know like when my husband and I we went to Victoria, British Columbia, and we went to a tea shop. Like they like asked us like, "Here we go. Do you want, milk and sugar?" And I said no, and they're like, "Okay." Like, we don't we're just going to have it regular. Like I mean, I guess it's not considered regular, but like American regular. I don't know. I just felt so out of place when I was like, no, thank you. I'll just have the tea, please.
I think it also depends on the tea because there's like Yorkshire black tea, which is kind of the more not like, and that's is quite strong actually.
Okay.
Without milk, it's like definitely an acquired taste, I would say. So
Okay.
maybe they're just surprised.
Yeah.
But
Oh
yeah.
man. So Quaid is drinking Barry's black tea.
Okay,
Um, and then
yes.
let's see. Quaid says, yes, chocolates are significantly different, even in the same brand. Cadbury chocolate was so much nicer from Ireland and England than it is in Canada. So Quaid has Irish heritage. So he has a lot of comparisons to living in Ireland as well as in Canada. And James says having tea white is fairly common. And Phantom Meeple says one of London Fogs are one of his favorite hot beverages, Earl Grey with steamed milk. Ooh, I haven't
Yes, I
had
have had
that.
that before. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you could even some even will put some alcohol in it if you want something a little bit.
Wow, a little bit stronger.
Whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah, Gus
Yes.
is surprised. What? Twinning's giving us the real stuff? No, our Americanized is apparently weak sauce compared to
I don't know. It might have changed in the
No,
years,
you heard
but
it first, friends. Matthew said, the expert from all things Twinnings.
not that I've been to the states for. Uh, all I remember from the states is the bread is very sweet. When I was there last, just bread was very sweet. But
Okay.
that was I had that. Well, we were staying at. It was a convention, so I was staying in a random college in where was it, in Colorado or something.
Uh-huh.
So we're sort of eating what the students would eat from a cafeteria, and I was surprised by the sweetness of the bread and the fact you could get any like 6 sodas just on tap. That was a very a novel thing for me.
Wow.
But yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Anyway,
soda on tap. That's yeah, that's such an American thing. Like having vending machines everywhere, and dispensing of carbonated sugary beverages. That's America for you.
well, I mean, no,
No, I'm just
it's not
teasing.
necessarily a bad thing. It was just it's just a funny thing, I guess. So.
Yeah. But speaking of bread, we need to talk about things that we've been making, Matthew. So I want to
Oh, good
share.
segue there. Good segue. That's
Yeah, you did it, my friend. You did it. So we were talking a little bit off stream. But friends, I made for the very first time homemade sourdough bread from scratch, like using like mother dough and like adding all the things together. And my goodness, it was phenomenal. And I don't say that just to be like, I always chalk up my cooking and my baking skills because sometimes I make disasters, you know, like you see on the internet those pictures of like what it should look like and what it shouldn't look like. Yes, like some I have had those experiences, but I do have to say my sourdough bread making was just chef's kiss. It was just amazing. Have you ever made like anything bread related, Matthew? Have you done any sort of like baking like from
Yeah,
scratch and that kind of stuff?
I have done a few times. Actually, when I lived in Denmark, it's very common to bake bread in Denmark, and I baked quite a bit. Did some rolls, did some just ordinary, no sourdough, unfortunately. But and we made a bit during the pandemic, but it was only from kind of a pre-made mix,
Okay.
like a kind of a seeded mix. Again, no sourdough. So yeah, I'm not quite at that level, but we've done a little bit in my time.
Nice. Yeah, I it was so for those that aren't familiar with bread making, it's a process because one you have to, you know, add your first ingredients and kind of mix them all together and then you let them prove, which means you set it out on a warm counter or somewhere that it can get some sort of like external heat, but not necessarily like baking wise, but just some sort of warmth to make the dough rise. And then you have to work it a little bit and either form it into whatever bread product you're going to make or whatever baking product you're going to make. And then usually you have like a second set of proving to do before you bake it. So there's a lot of like pre-work that goes into it before you actually bake the bread. And I think it ended up for me, Matthew, being somewhat like a 3 or 4 hour process. Um, just
Yeah,
because
it's
of
definitely.
like all the steps, right, to like go into it and everything. Yeah, my family member for Christmas gave us a sourdough starter, so I've been feeding it for the last few months, and so I actually had it, so I could like say I had like a mother dough. Like, I mean, originally it came from somewhere, but like I had a starter that I worked with and like added it, incorporated it into the bread, and it was just really really good. Um, yeah, so I think I'm going to start like down the path of like making other things of sourdough, like biscuits or pretzels. I'm really curious about making pretzels actually, because I like pretzels, but I don't think I could get the like the twist to make them look all nice and fancy. I think they might just end up being like circles, like little thin bagel sized or something.
I'm sure you'd be fine.
Um, but
Do you get
yeah.
that? We've actually been watching recently of an evening the Australian what's it called, the Great Australian Bake Off, which came from the Great British
Okay.
Bake Off. I'm not sure. Do you get that show over in America, or is there an American
We
version?
have the British one that we can stream. And I know that there was one in Canada as well, but I haven't seen the Australian one. Is it just as nice and like heartwarming as the British one is?
Yeah, it's. I mean, for me, obviously, there's a bit of even a little bit of homesickness almost. But
Oh,
they put it in a big sort of old shed. I mean, they built it, I think, for the series, but it's reminiscent of these kind of sheds that you would have for sheep in the outback, actually. So like
okay.
this corrugated iron, and yeah, so they're sort of conjuring that up. And I know it's really really friendly, and there's a really great host. So you have Mary Berry, or you did in the British one.
Yeah,
I mean, she's not dead; she just left the show.
right.
Um, but there's a fantastic chef called Maggie Beer in Australia, who's probably the most famous cookbook writer and has been for decades, basically. And she's just really lovely. And it's just a really nice. And it's always interesting seeing the little differences, that go into making these shows, different senses of humor and
Yeah.
things like that. But yeah, they made pretzels during this most recent season, and yeah, I think you'd find it very fun to watch. I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to see because I know some TV shows and things that are just like region specific, like country or region specific, don't there's some copyright thing that you can't stream it overseas or whatever, kind of thing. So I'm curious. We'll have to find out because yeah, Gus and I really enjoy watching those baking shows. They're like very heartfelt and Very just like, oh, and it's different than some of our American shows, which is usually very cutthroat and very angry. Like you think of like Gordon Ramsay, and he's just like, this is terrible, and it's like throwing plates and like being obnoxious, which is really funny because I have heard a couple people that I know actually met Gordon Ramsay in person, and they say he is the nicest guy you will ever meet. Like he's very
I've heard the same
sweet and
thing.
very kind, and so like it's all just what he does for the show, which
Yeah,
I'm really
no,
glad
absolutely.
about because I'm like, I really just don't like watching his shows when he's just so angry at everyone. But it's good
He
to know
does
that
some. He has a YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure, and on that, I think he's a little bit closer to, it's certainly not. He's not angry. He's just a really great chef. So
yeah.
that's quite good.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah, it was just very like good to know like for my own heart and like, oh okay, he's not just an angry person.
No.
Um yeah, Quaid says it's totally a character. He's amazing with kids. And he asked if either of us seen the show Is It Cake on Netflix. Super
I've seen the start. Like I've seen the ad of it. I haven't watched it, but
Okay. It's super sweet, and the contestants are all supportive. See, that's really nice. There was another show that we watched called Making It, and it had Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman, but it was about people that were craftsmen. And
oh,
similar concept to like a baking show, but it was like making craft and woodworking and all that kind of stuff. And it was
well,
really, really neat.
if you like that, there's a British one in the style of the Bake Off. There's the Great Throwdown, which is they're all potters,
Oh,
so they're all making
cool.
pottery, and it's the same, a very similar aesthetic to the Bake Off, and has also a really lovely judge called Keith Brimmer Jones, probably one of the more famous, but he has very, like, his stuff is seen in department stores and a lot of,
Okay.
but he pretty much cries all the time just out of sort of joy when he sees these things.
Aw.
Um, and it's incredibly hard. And they actually have the series in a former. Well, I think it's probably still working, but it's in the heart of the old British ceramics industry in the north.
Oh, wow.
In this old, yeah, it's an amazing location, and the stuff they do. And again, it's I think. Now I'll just go on some tangent. I've also been watching like Lego Masters, which is a bit different, but I really
Oh.
like these shows where it's not really about winning, because in some ways everyone's just happy that they found their fellow weirdos, so to
Yes.
speak. I use the word sort of affectionately,
No, it's
um,
true.
and it's really just the same feeling that everyone's just happy. I remember there was a Lego, on the Lego one, again, the Australian one, where they do a Star Wars episode, and I remember basically the feeling was everyone was just happy that they got to play with Star Wars Lego for some number of days. They didn't really care about winning. So
That's awesome.
you know
That's
yeah,
awesome.
it's really joyful.
Yeah. See, that's what we need, friends. That's what we need. Just like wholesome, like fun content to watch. Yes, there are other things that, the dramas and the action adventure shows, all that kind of stuff. Like, yes, that is still a thing. But sometimes when those reality shows, you just kind of need some like heartwarming thing. That's so great. I'm so
Well,
glad that there's a lot of that out there.
yeah, I definitely watched the Throwdown. I think you'd really enjoy it. It's really
Okay,
lovely.
is it on Netflix, you said?
No, but well, I'm not sure if there are these VPN things. If you're that way inclined, basically you can, because Channel 4 in the UK is like part of BBC, and you
Okay,
can, if you can be in the UK via a VPN, then you can access all of that.
got it.
So
Got it.
would recommend.
Yeah. Would you see yourself on any of those shows, Matthew? If you
Oh
could
gosh,
choose?
I mean, there's a part of me that would love to do Lego. I mean, I did play with Lego when I was younger,
Yeah.
not so much now. But that would be cool. No, I don't. I'm not really very talented in those sort of ways. I think if there was a board game design one, I guess maybe, but
Yeah.
I don't know how that would be marketed exactly. Yeah.
Who can have the best design? Maybe it could be something like an unpub kind of thing. Of just like,
Well,
here, we'll
there
throw
have
you
been a
like a
few.
game jam kind of thing.
There've been a few of those. There was one run at Gen, like they had some series at Gen Con a very long time ago. There was like a sort of short YouTube series, but it was a bit different. No, it's just a different kind of process, isn't it? Like you this kind of like artisanal craft sort of thing. I mean, a baking one would be fun. I think there's part of me that really like. If I got into it, I do like enjoy baking, but
Yes.
yeah, I'm not at that level. I think
mustard making, sauce
well,
making. You
maybe.
can do like a sauce. You have like sauce competition or like marinade, like make your own marinade, you know?
That's true.
That could be a thing.
That's a very niche program, I think, you know.
Yeah. That's true. Quaid says the Great British Board Game Design Off. Yeah. That's kind of a mouthful to say. But yeah. Oh my gosh.
The only other thing I could do is thrifting, because there's also on Netflix is, what's it called? Swap Shop. I'm not sure it's in it. It's sort of based in Tennessee, where people like, you know, it's all about finding good deal, like antique shows and like finding antiques, and I love that as well. My mother actually is in retirement, is basically running a secondhand furniture business by, you know, going onto Facebook Marketplace.
Hey, you gotta keep yourself busy, right?
Yeah, but she has this great, like, it's definitely part of my family has been like picking up stuff off the side of the road, and it's like baked into my DNA, I think.
Yeah.
And saving things and you know, like
being frugal with stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's awesome. I think for me, I would definitely want to probably be on one of those like crafting shows, because I love working with my hands, so I'm very tactile. So a lot of games that include a lot of fun components that I can like manipulate and things too are just like right up my alley. Like Caverna is like, I don't necessarily have to play the game. I just give me all the animal meeples. Just like dump them on a table and I will just do interactive play with it. But yeah, I think I'm really, I don't know, like I think I would be able to do something, because I did these miniatures on stream, and I mean, I think they came out okay. Like they actually look like people, you know, not just like globs of paint. So yeah, I think it would be really fun.
I think there's definitely a niche out there. You'll find some craft based program.
Yeah. Ooh, Quaid says more games please. His sister appears on the third store series as an evaluator. Oh, that thrift store one? Cool.
In a British one. What's the forget what it's called. Or is it on the thrift store?
On the thrift store one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah. She's been around on the BBC a few times. I know Ross often posts about her and stuff, that like proud sibling moment, you know.
Yeah.
So, well, you know, I could just sit here and chat with you all day, Matthew, but you're actually here to play a game. So
I mean, that's the only important thing, you know.
That is the only important thing. That was part of the contract that I had you sign. Must include.
So I'm signing the contract now.
Wait, there was a contract? Hold on.
I don't know when that happens. But...
Oh, man. All right, friends, this is Living Forest, and okay, it looks different on your screen because I am using a CSS code for dark mode, basically. So it helps me with my vision and staring at a computer screen for a long time. It just helps me not get fatigued from staring at a screen. So anyway, this game, friends, is about saving the forest. You are going to take on the role of one of the nature spirits, and you have a set of guardian animals that are going to try to help you protect the forest itself and the tree center, basically all the trees, that sacred trees around in the forest. It is a push your luck deck building sort of game, and there are multiple win conditions that you can have. You can win by either having 12 fires that you have extinguished, which are here in the center. You will see these little tokens here in the center. Having 12 of those extinguished, You can also have them by recruiting different trees around your forest area. If you have 12 unique trees planted in your forest area, that can also activate the end game. You could have some of these sacred flowers. If you have 12 of those, you can win the game. Or if you are able to, let's see, I think that was the three. I think that's the three. Either the trees, the
Yeah,
fire, or the flowers.
yeah, 12 of each, or
Yeah.
12 of one rather.
Yeah. So, okay, let me see. Looks like the framing just got a little cut off here, so I'm going to do some on the fly working. But anyway, what's going to happen, friends, is we are going to draw from our deck of Guardian cards, and they will have numbers on them depending upon what they can give for assistance. So you will see little banners on each of these cards on the left-hand side that show you what special abilities and powers that they can assist you with. Okay. Where do the flowers come from? The flowers actually come from the cards themselves, Quaid. So here, as you will see, for example, on this leopard card here, down at the bottom, you will see there's a one flower symbol there. So that means that this card itself will give you one of those flower tokens towards the end game score there. There are also cards that have suns on them. Suns are considered as your currency to purchase more cards to add to your deck. The price of those cards are in the bottom right-hand corner in the sun symbols. The wind symbol allows you to move one of your spirits around the forest area, and it helps you actually get more actions to take on a turn, or gives you extra things like a fragment, which can help you run through your deck a little bit faster. And if you move your spirit and you cross in front of your opponents, you could actually steal one of their 3 tokens up here, which are giving us closer to our victory conditions. So what's going to happen on a turn, friends, is we're going to draw from our deck of cards, and we are going to have them fanned out here, and it will accumulate how many things that we could do on a turn, depending upon one of 2 things. Either A, we choose to stop drawing cards, and we can stop at any time. Or B, once we pull 3 solitary guardian tokens, symbols from our cards, that automatically stops our draw phase. Now, the solitary are the symbols with like the grayish black icon in the top. So when you see 3 of those out in your draw pile, that automatically pauses your drawing for that round. And then you evaluate how many actions you get to take on your turn. If you have 3 of those solitary symbols in your hand when you draw them face up, you will only get to take 1 action for your turn. If you have less than 3 and you decide to stop, you will be able to take 2 actions on a turn. And one thing I did not mention is you can always purchase more trees to add to your forest area. And trees are available to you by the purchasing of the little like seedling icons that you see here. You can purchase from this market over here to add to your forest. And the way you add them to your forest is they must be adjacent to a tree that is already currently placed. So as you see, we each start with a tree in the center, and we place them somewhere along the adjacent to something that has already been placed. So right now it has to be orthogonally adjacent for one of our first trees, and then in a future turn we can place it adjacent to a tree that we already have placed. If we complete a column here in these middle sections, we get the added bonus of a 1 water droplet, which helps you extinguish fire. This one is 1 sun, which allows you to recruit another. It helps you towards your value of currency, so you can purchase more cards from the Guardians deck. Or here is a whirlwind, or the wind that allows you to move your nature spirit around the center. If you're able to match on one of these on the corners, you instantly get to take this immediate action, which is extinguishing fire or getting a couple more fragment tiles or having more purchasing ability with the extra suns. Once everyone has taken either their one action or two actions, then we activate the forest phase, or they're called the Onibi in this, which is kind of like the people or spirits that want to attack the forest, and they're causing all these fires and everything. You will evaluate any fire tokens that are in the center of the ring here. If they are greater than the number of water symbols you have currently displayed out in your hand, then you will receive a burn card that goes directly into your deck and kind of clogs up your deck in a way. But if there are no fire tokens in the center, let's say we were able to extinguish them all in this round, then we don't add any of those fire cards to our deck. And then every single card that gets purchased here from the Guardian's deck, we will add another token in its place to fill in and accumulate more into the center of the fire ring. So we will keep playing. It is a super fast game, friends. Usually they say it takes probably about like 20 to 30 minutes to play. I feel like Matthew and I will probably play this pretty quickly, and then we can go on to doing Can't Stop Express. But I think I have covered everything. Matthew, did you have any questions before I begin?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
Cool. And hello to Raina and Alone Shark. I saw you in here. Thank you for stopping in, my friends. All right, so we shall begin. I am going to draw up my cards.
I think we both draw at the same time. I think we can.
Yes, you are correct. So we decide when we want to stop. And oh. Yeah, I'll stop. I'll stop now. Okay.
I just do something for one. I'll also stop.
All right. So Matthew has two actions, which means he has less than 3 of those solitary guardian figures. Yep, you can see in his deck here. It shows up here, friends, what he has available to him for like purchasing or taking those actions. So, yeah.
Yep, and I extinguish one fire, and I'm gonna take a card. You can get multiple cards. Or do I want that? That's quite good.
Yes. So as much a currency that you have. So Matthew has 5, so he could theoretically take 3 cards up here from the top. But he decided to take 1 from the center, which is totally fine. So now you've extinguished all the fire here, which is a bummer because I really wanted to extinguish that fire, but that's okay. I think I'm going to purchase some cards here. I am going to do these here and really get my deck running. And then for my second action, I have the ability to move 2 spaces. So I will actually move 2 spaces. I get an immediate bonus to buy if I wanted to. Yeah, I'll buy that butterfly. Why not? Cool. And confirm. Okay, so now since we had purchased 5 cards from the Guardian's deck, 5 new fire tokens get drawn.
Good stuff. All
right. Let's draw.
Oh, and also when you buy a card, it goes on top of your deck.
Yes. Thank you for adding that. Yes. And I will also mention too, if you see the white symbols on the top left, that actually counteracts one of the grayish symbols there. So yeah. Okay, well, let's see. Keep going. Yeah. Woohoo. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Do I want to draw one more? No. I will wait.
I'm not going to push my luck.
Okay, so I start first. Oh, but I only have one water. That was silly of me. That was silly of me. I should have grabbed more water. That's okay. I will purchase some trees then, because
You can only purchase one tree, I think.
yes,
I'm pretty sure.
I will do this here and put my tree here. Okay, then so that increased my water, thank goodness. And now I can move. Do I want to move or do I want to purchase more cards? I will purchase this raccoon because why not? Okay, that is my go. Matthew, can you save the forest with 5 tokens?
I can take one.
Okay.
Oh, you have to, yeah. I will take one. I can't do much more, I'm afraid. And I will take a 7. Take a tree. I'll take this one. I'll place it on my board.
It's so nice when everybody can be like, hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing okay. Hey, how's it going? That's what I love about this community. We're all just hanging out here.
Oh, wow. We got a lot of fire.
Yeah, we got a lot of cards added to our deck. Boo to the urns. Okay, well, here we go. Drawing next line of defense here. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I maxed out at 3. So I can only do one action this turn. Are you still going, Matthew?
No, I'm thinking about what I want to do. I think I'm happy where I am, actually. Yeah, I'll stop. Okay, so I will get 1 fire. And I will plant 1 tree. Put it here. And I will confirm.
Very nice.
Have you got much to... Oh, you can extinguish some fire. That's
yes, good. I can. So I'm going to do 3 of these. 3 of these. And that is all I can do on this turn, but I feel like that was pretty efficient considering what I had to work with.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only 1 fire to worry about this time.
Yeah.
I feel like I might not have a very good turn soon because...
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay. Back to back. Okay, I'm down to 1. Come on, Guardians, help me out. This artwork is so cool, I have to say. So when I was first learning this game, I was like, ooh, I want the platypus. Ooh, I want the rabbit. Like, not really looking at the symbols per se. My husband's like, well, you kind of need to look at what they do for you. And I was like, nah, it's okay. I lost horribly. But, you know, it's just like, now I know there's a strategy. There's a helpful strategy.
That is a really beautiful game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I start. Okay. So there's only one here. That's fine. And I could do. Yeah, Shark says this is her favorite way to play games with animals. That's how she would play it too. If there was a way to get a red panda in a game, she would only do that and nothing else. Just collect all the red pandas. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I think I'm going to. No, do I want to move? No, I don't want to move. I want to buy a tree. I'm going to buy a tree. Buy a tree. Da 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 da. And then yeah, I will. Sorry, not sorry, Matthew. I will extinguish that only fire.
No. My one and only fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Just
I
purchase a
will
lot of
take...
cards, then we can just throw a whole bunch of fire in the forest.
yes. We're going to take this one. What do I... It's a good question, actually.
Oh, you have... Yeah, the tree. That was good. Now, because Matthew did up here on the corner, he has an immediate bonus action that he could do.
Yeah, which just let me get another card. I take a sun action.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Good.
Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on now. Oh. Oh, this is going to be a horrible turn. Oh, horrible turn. Matthew goes first. Matthew goes first.
I will take the fire. I think I picked up as that was something quite important in this game generally to not
to
ignore.
Do fire.
Just thinking what I'm gonna buy. Need more bad things. I'm just buying good cards. All right.
Okay, with my one action. Oh, good grief, Matthew. You like took everything, all the wind out of my sails on this turn. But that was needed.
Sorry.
It needed to. Sorry, not sorry.
No, it's not. You should have your wind in your sails. It's not necessary that it goes. It's just it's the game.
It's the game. Oh, okay. But can I purchase? Nope, I can't do anything with those. Okay, cool.
Good. It does, yeah, it definitely does sort of go along very at a rapid pace.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right, come on. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Do I? I'll try one more. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Oh, it's to me. Awesome.
It's to you. You can get that fire if you wish. With your 8 water.
It's like a little like match. It's like a matchbox, and I just like
dumping a whole bucket on it. Or something.
Yeah, they're like overkill much. Nah. Okay, now I can purchase some stuff. Ooh, I like this. The toucan is cool, but also, I mean, look at this guy. This guy's so cool too. Oh,
which one?
The platypus.
Okay.
I can't afford him, but it just looks so cool.
Yeah, these haven't really achieved anywhere near these kind of prices. Well, I got 8 this time actually. I guess I was kind of close. But...
All right, I'm gonna buy those too.
All right. Okay. You did that fire.
That's funny, Quaid. All right, what do you have, Matthew? Oh, you have so much buying power. Oh, you're going for trees, sir. I see you.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm sort of one short of something quite good. Um, yeah, I'm actually, ironically, 8, 9 would be very, very good, but maybe let's just do that. Yeah, and I guess doing all the upkeep also makes it a lot quicker in a lot of ways.
Yes. So you're not having to like, draw out the tiles and everything. It's just instant refill.
Yeah, exactly. That was pretty
Da-da-da-da.
good.
I don't have any fragment tokens, which would help.
Yeah, I was surprised the fragments are quite tricky to get actually.
Well, that's actually, and I didn't say this before, but you can actually take it as an action, is to take a
Yeah,
fragment
no, I
token.
know. Yeah, but
I
if it's
apologize
quite
if I
a
didn't say that.
no,
Um,
no, no, you did. But yeah, well, I mean, I knew it, but it's no, it's just they're hard to get otherwise. I guess is the point.
yeah.
Okay, I can do what I do. What will I do? Well, of course, I will take. I will
Oh, you're
spend
gonna
a
take
few
all those
tiles.
fire tokens?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, you left me one. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Fire! Oh, we're super close though, Matthew. It's only a 1 point difference.
It
So
is quite neck and neck, isn't it? Yeah.
anyone's game. I'm not doing a poll on this game because it's more of luck than actual strategy, I feel like.
Yeah, I think that sounds fair enough. I would say.
Uh-oh, this player is not playing. What should I do? He's thinking. That's
I'm
what he's
just me.
doing.
Give me a break.
BGA yelling at you. What
Yeah,
about
exactly.
this?
Judging me.
It
Judging me.
is. It is. They're like, you actually want to think about taking a turn? How dare you?
How
Oh.
dare
Okay. So this guy is just amazing too. The I can never say their name right. Um there's like an X and a T and the I don't know what they call it. Not the coatl, but I think it's kind of
I?
like
Oh, axolotl.
yes.
Axolotl, no? Or
Yes,
I might
yes,
be saying it
yes.
wrong, but
They just are like one just really cool animals in general because they look mythical but they're actually real.
yeah.
And two, this card just makes me so happy. So I'm like, I just like this card so much. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take this. And ooh, do I want the monkey or do I want the bat? No, I want the monkey because that single solitary will help me with that. So okay, we've got some more fire going. Oh, you have a couple fragment cards, Matthew. So
Yep.
if you wanted to use them.
I'm gonna use them to destroy these bad cards, which are just bad.
Destroy. Okay. Well, still doing okay. Whoa. What do I got? What do I got? Oof. What's the water situation? Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Where's Matthew? Okay. You've got a choice to make, sir. Oh,
It's
you.
your first, I think.
Okay. Well, there we go. And then, what is my wind action? I can do 2. No, but it doesn't. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't seem worth moving your spirit around the board unless you feel like you can actually get a
Take an
bunch of.
extra action. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess also with more I mean, at 2 players, it's probably the lowest kind of interaction when you've got more of them. Hopping over each other is more likely.
Yeah. Um. Okay, I'm gonna purchase. I think. Let's see. Ooh, but that snake's kind of cool. Oh, but that bird's kind of cool. I'm doing the bird. doing the bird. Okay.
Bird.
To you, Matthew.
Excellent, excellent. I think you need to confirm your turn.
Oh. Yes.
Excellent. So I can't do that. What are you on 9? Probably want to get 1. Oh, but I will get that. Okay, so what can I get for 5? Pretty good. I'll get that.
You're doing pretty well on the trees track too.
It feels definitely feels slower than the like the fire thing, but I guess that's maybe to be expected.
Right.
So I have 8. I have 8 again. Yeah, 8 is this sort of number which is sort of weirdly not very useful.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess I could probably. If I went from here.
I mean, the toucan helps you with those solitary symbols.
Yeah, that is true. I have 2, 4. Yeah, that would let me draw. All right, let's try this. Why not? The selected card. Okay.
And draw. All right. I wish I had fragments to get. I wish I had those fragments to get rid of some of these fire cards. Hey, there's. Oh, darn it. Yep, see, that's what happened. Dang it. Okay, that's okay. I got too greedy.
Okay, well, I will take the.
You got the water.
Yep. And.
Oh, you have 10.
Yeah.
You can get that. You can get that dolphin.
Yeah, I could get some pretty good cards. It's true.
Or I don't know what kind of animal is this? The one with the big eyes on the second row there next to the leopard. I don't know what kind of animal that is.
Oh, like a yeah. I don't know what that is either. Actually, that's true. Actually, it's probably good for what I'm trying to do. But it's yeah. I have to admit, this is something. I have to just deny you it. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna just plant a tree. Sadly.
What were your initial thoughts?
Well, I mean, in some of the, not that I judge games before I play them, but in some of the reviews, I'd seen a review. I think Dunstan did a few, and actually Adam Porter. I don't know if you Adam in Wales. He's a game designer. He has a YouTube channel, and he did a nice review of this as well. But the tricky thing in 2 players is the fire is so because we control how it comes out. So when I'm the first player, I don't want to give you fire because you'll be first on the next turn. Like, so I'm just giving you, victory conditions basically.
Oh, right.
But so it's this weird thing that, so I want to kind of minimize like what you're able to get.
I see.
Whereas all the other things are not, and so you kind of get in this weird thing where you don't want to buy cards, which is maybe a bit of a pity, but I don't know. Oh gosh, that is terrible. Well,
yeah, I did see this as kind of like it probably would be more beneficial as like a 3-player.
Yeah, probably.
But I mean, to be fair, this was easier for us to stream than Tapestry.
Oh no!
I think that was the other one that I really want to play with you, Matthew. But I think that would give me so much AP to play it with you on stream.
Yeah, no. I think it's good to. I think it's good to do this. I think it's.
Yeah.
I have busted, sadly.
Yeah, Gus says he found that with 2 players, it's all about fire. With 3 players, really helps spread out the wind conditions and boosted other possibilities. Yeah. Okay, well. Oh, I can keep going. So I decided to. I will stop. Yay! Fire! Fire! Okay. But you are actually moving. I will move so I can get myself one of those fragments there because I still have so many of those fire cards, fire spreader cards in my deck. So
Yeah. Sounds very reasonable. I will just perform a single action. I will take that card.
okay, here we go. We're getting close, Matthew. We're getting close.
That's very close. Oh, my gambling is going very well. I'm gonna have a possibly quite good
Oh
time.
shoot! I should have. I should have fragmented that last card. Darn it!
Oh wait, what am I doing? Not really.
You're playing a game with your friend on Board Game Arena.
I just realized though it's good to draw. Yeah, it's good for me to draw out the black cards at least. Okay, I will stop. Okay, so definitely taking that fire, and then I will do a tree.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so how many unique trees do you have? Because once you reach 12, holy smokes, I didn't even realize that. How many does it show you on your tree? Does it show
It's just it. No, it shows just in the top right hand corner, like the scoreboard kind of thing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, you took my fire. Darn it. Oh, but there's a flamingo. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm like all distracted by these animals on these cards. Oh, they're so cool though. Friends, they're so cool. I have to buy these too.
I mean, this is the kind of a bit of a pity. Like, I can't really stop you just buying 2 cards and then, as the first player on the next turn, just getting the fire. Like, even when we're just like neck and neck, basically.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Hey, Time Roller, welcome in. We are currently playing Living Forest on BGA. It is anyone's game now, and I feel like it could come down to the last possible card, last possible turn.
Sorry, my headphones have lost charge. Hopefully, it's not a huge problem.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, I will stop. Stop anyway. Yes, I know. Okay. Yeah, here I go. Are your headphone situation better now, Matthew?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm fine.
Fine. Here we go. I have 2 little matchstick fires that I'm dumping a giant bucket of water on because I have 11 water, which is just ridiculous. And I could buy a card. Ooh, I have 9. I have 9. Oh, that platypus
Jess,
is.
You've won, just to let you know, just in case you're not going to have to worry about what you buy, I think. Yeah. So
Can you?
that's
Are there other? But you can add to um, your overall score, right? Or is it just instant win?
I think you play the whole round out, but I don't know what this tree does actually. This 11 tree, I must admit. This,
The one in the upper corner.
yeah, that I built.
You get 2 fragment tiles. It says.
That's the thing from under it. Like when you, oh, maybe if I hover over this, it'll tell me. No, it just shows me the tile.
So, oh yeah,
It's fine,
on your
it's fine.
player board it says the 2 fragment tiles you get, but I don't know. Oh, the symbol actually on the tree. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it doesn't. It's fine.
I don't know. Gus says with higher player count, the ring has all the guardians kind of closer together, so you have more ability to bypass each other.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, so if there was a tie, friends, you actually add all of your points together from those 3 conditions.
Oh, hold on.
Um
Did I win
so yeah,
somehow?
so you actually oh see yeah, actually Matthew won because if I scroll over to the side here, we add
Oh,
together the rest of your all the rest of your victor conditions. So Matthew had 12 in the tree points and 3 flowers. So all told, your total was 25, Matthew, and mine was 21. So there we go. So even
you
though
know what
I activated the final round, you ended up with an overall score. Yeah.
You know what I had wrong though in my head. Actually, I completely that you can take the same action twice. I had in my head that you can only buy 1 tree for an action, but I didn't. That you can just take the tree action twice in a turn. Apparently.
Oh, yes. I don't think I knew that either. I don't think I knew that either.
Oh, hold on. No. I think actually, I think that is actually what that tree does. Now that I remember, that tree, which I didn't know what it did. I
Yes.
think that usually you can't do the same action twice, but if you have that tree, you can take the same action twice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Hence the
I
equal
didn't realize.
symbol. Yeah.
Yeah, I was really confused because it was letting me buy a tree for my second action. I was like, didn't I buy a tree already this turn? And that let me buy the 2 trees I needed to win.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Funny.
Well, GG, sir. You were like, oh
Yeah,
no,
no.
Jess, you won.
I think. Well, no, yeah. Well, I
Just
feel like you should have won because I didn't really. I sort of stumbled over that, like But anyway, but
yeah.
no, thank you. It's very close.
It was close, and I do agree though. Having it at a higher player count, I think would have been a little more of a challenge because I think we're basically doing the same thing. Like, okay, you did one, and then I did one, and then you did one, and then I did one. You know, so
Yeah, and that turret order is so important in terms of
right.
that we'll always just clear out all the fire and that sort of thing.
Right. So. That's very true. That's very true. All right, Matthew. Do you have time, or do you need to get going?
I'm afraid I might have to go because we were chatting. I live in a studio apartment, so my partner is getting back very soon, and rather than making her after a hard day of work just have to sit by herself silently.
Yeah, no, that's totally reasonable. That's totally reasonable. So yeah, well, thanks so much for the game in the chat as always.
Yeah, it was lovely.
What
it was really
is
fun.
coming up for you, sir, on the docket? Do you have? I mean, I know Voyages is going really well, the print and play. Is anything else coming down the pipeline as far as like releases for games and things like that?
Yeah, there are a couple of things. There's a new flip and fill game called Next Station Metro, which is with Blue Orange, and that's just been released in France, and I think it's going to be in May in the States. I'm pretty sure. So it's you're sort of building a little like underground map with colored pencils and sort of thing. So it's
Very nice.
very, very cute. That we just released the 4th map for Voyagers, so anyone who's got Voyagers, check it out. You can get your next map for free, or if you haven't, head over to our website, postmarkgames.com, and pick it up. And then, of course, Guild of Merchant Explorers, which is hopefully quite soon as well. I think that's the main thing.
That's all the things. And friends, before I have Matthew sign off, I will talk about my games giveaway that I'm doing this Saturday in honor of 400 followers on Twitch. Matthew has been awesome in that he is providing some of his co-designs as possible giveaways for you all, so you can have a chance to win one of those games there on the screen, one of the Echoes audio mystery adventure games, or Roll for Adventure, which I think I see behind you, Matthew. Is that like some of those stacks back there?
Oh, yes. I've got some... there's some foreign language editions that I need to send off to some people. So
yeah, so if you tune in, friends, this Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to be doing a 4-hour marathon celebrating the 400 followers. If you want to enter in the giveaway, 1, all you need to do is follow me here on Twitch. So you have to be a follower of my Twitch channel. And 2, give me a whisper on Twitch with the keywords 400 followers in order to enter. And that's it. You don't have to be present to win on Saturday, but winners will be announced once per hour for those 4 games. So thank you, Matthew, so much for being willing to offer those up as a giveaway. I really appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Gus says we played the Dancer over the weekend. It was such an incredible experience. So fun. Great work on the Echoes games. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind. Thank you.
Yeah. Agreed. Phantom Meeple is going to be one of my guests. So I'm going to have lots of special guests coming through, kind of rotating out. There's going to be a lot of interactivity with you all in the chat, friends, because I love playing with you all as well. So if you can join us on Saturday, please do. But if not, if you want to still enter the giveaway, go ahead and give me a follow on the channel. Send me a whisper with the keywords 400 followers, and you'll be entered. So, all right, Matthew, enjoy the rest of your evening, my friend.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the stream. Always a pleasure. Always a lot of fun to be on.
Yeah, and who knows? I might have you back on a monthly basis. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. We'll keep it as quarterly.
I won't even notice. It's fine,
I know, we talked about it. He's like, wow, has it only been a month? I was like, actually, it was more like 2, but time's irrelevant. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, thank you again, and hope you have a great week. And,
all right,
and enjoy it, and good luck with the stream on Saturday.
Thank you so much. All right, take care, Matthew.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, friends, I will be right back. Make sure you grab your player sheets for the tournament. We are going to be doing the Can't Stop Express momentarily. So grab those sheets, and we will be right back. Alrighty, friends. Who is ready for some Can't Stop? If you need me to explain, I definitely can give you a quick rundown. Otherwise, I might just go for it and see who's all going to participate. I see Quaid is ready. He's got his sheets. I think Gus said he's ready for his sheets. Anyone else that might be lurking or working, let me know in the chat if you are ready to go with those. The link to the player sheet is there. Phantom is ready. Plus 1,000. Is that your handicap you're giving yourself, Joe? I'm going to start with positive 1,000 and see where I go from there. Yeah, exactly right. No, that's a goal. Okay. Alrighty, friends. If anyone has any questions, if you need me to kind of go through it, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I will just go ahead and I will do the first roll just to kind of walk you through without doing the timer. And then I will kind of go from there with the timer, because normally on in the rules it does say to make sure you are playing at least 30 seconds per turn. So yeah, but if no one has any questions, I am going to go ahead and give these a roll. Like I said, friends, I am not very good at rolling of dice, but we shall see if anything is different today. So remember, friends, I will lay them out here so you can see before I start the timer. However, on this first roll, I will not start the timer so you all can see them. All right, we've got 4, 4, 6, 6, and 6. Oh, good gravy. Oh, good gravy. See, we're starting off with a little bit of a curse here. So I'm going to do double 10s and take a 6 here. Twelves early didn't work. Gonna go double 10s. Yeah, last time you did that, Gus, it didn't work out in your favor. So it's probably a better option to not have them do it there. So, okay. All right. Well, we've got a nice little spread going on. You're taking the 12s, Quaid? You taking the 12s, sir? My goodness. All right. Next roll, we've got 1, 2, 2, 3, and a 4. All right. Timer this time is going to start now. Okay, well, I'll do a 2 and do double 5s. I say it like fart jokes. All right, timer is done here. Okay, roll them up. One, 2, 4, 4, and 6. Okie doke. I'll do the 2 again and 10 and 5. Hey, that worked out pretty darn well for me. Make sure that's a 2, you all can see. It's a 2. Okie doke. Here we go. Next roll of the dice. Oh, this is April, friends. This is not March tournament. This is April. So you know. What month is this? I will roll them up though so y'all can see. Doing stuff on the fly. Woohoo! Okay, next roll. 1, 1, 3, 4, 5. Timer will start now. Okay. I will do a 5 and an 8. And yeah, so I'll take the 1. How's everyone doing out there? Are we made it to the positives yet? Did we make it to the positives yet? Terrible. Yay! 2, 4, 5, 5, and 6. All right. Oh, cool. I'll do the 2 and I'll do double 10s again. Yay. Make it to the neutral zone. That's pretty cool. Going into the neutral zone. I regret. Wait. I regret nothing. Yeah, who knows? You could make it. You could make it. Very, very profitable for you. However, these dice think otherwise, Quaid. These dice are thinking otherwise. That's true, James. That is very true. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is our next roll. We got a straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, good gravy. Good gravy. Gosh. I will take the 5 and an 8 and take the 2. I don't like that, but it's something. It's something. Okay. Timer is all ready to go. Roll them up, friends. Let's roll. Do 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 do. Okay, next. Straights are great and dice thrower. See, that's true. James, I feel like I'm not playing the right game then. I'm like rolling all these things for other games that are much better. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6 is next. Okay. Oh, good grief. I have to start a new one. So I'll do 10 and a 4 and I'll take a 1. Yeah. These rolls would be great in this other game. Yep. All right. I've only started 4 rows, so I feel like I'm doing okay. Yeah. Thanks, James. I don't know if I am a great roller. I feel like sometimes they're just not great rolls, and I even admit it to myself. Okay, here's the new roll. 1 2 1 1 2 3 6. 1 1 2 3 6. Okay. Well, I will take a 1 and an 8 and a 4. If I can manage to keep it down to only 4 rows that I start, I feel like I'll have a really, really good game. I highly doubt that's going to happen with me. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, next roll. 2 3 3 3 5. Oh gosh. Bunch of 3s, a 2 and a 5. Okay. Oh nope, I jinxed myself. I have to take a no row now. Oh, that's terrible. So terrible. But I feel it's okay. I feel like everything will be okay, friends. It'll be fine. It's fine. New roll. Whoa, there's a lot of low numbers here. Lots of low numbers. Oh, dagnabbit, I have to take a 2 now. Ugh. Who is rolling this? Who is rolling this? My goodness. Okay. 2 2 2, 3 and a 5. Oh, goodness. 4 and 8. Yeah, that was not great either. I agree, Gus. That was not great for me. I agree, Phantom. They're not. These 2s are not. I would like some more 1s or 6s, please. 4s and 8. 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Okay. I think we spread it out. There you go. There's your 12s, Quaid. We have 1, 3, 6, 6, and a 6. Okay. So, oh goodness. Oh goodness. If I take I'll take the 6. That means I could do a 9 and a 7 or 12 and 4, which I'll do 12 and 4. Because I don't want to start 2 new rows. It's too late in the game for that. Too late in the game. Oh, good gravy. Good gravy. Okay. I see some potentially good combos here. Some potentially good combos here. Negative 1,400. Gus, that's a lot. 5, 5, 6, and 6. Okay. Here we go. I have to take a 6. So, double 10s for me. Yes, 14 1400 is a tequila. Yeah. We might need to do some shots after this one. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Tequila all around, James. Are you pouring? Are you pouring for us, sir? Oh, I'm almost maxed out on my 10s. Yeah, there you go. Everybody. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. The dreaded 2 is back. The dreaded 2 is back. But that doesn't... This one's okay. Nega shots? What are those, Quaid? Oh, I'm curious. Not while at work. That's true, James. That's true. Fair enough. All right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5. Okay. Well, what do I do here? Do I do a 10 and a 5? Yeah, I'll take the 1. I'll take the 1. And do a 10 and a 5. There we go. Clay, do you have to explain what nega shots are? I need to know. Yeah, 1400 is tequila, but Gus's score is minus. Oh, so what does that mean? Negative shots? It's just an empty bottle. Yeah. Oh, goodness me. Please, friends, drink responsibly. If you do drink, please drink responsibly. Okay. Lots of 2s. The curse of the 2s is back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Do I take a 2 or do I take the 6? And 8 and 7. No. Yeah, Okay, I'm doing a 6. I'm doing a 4. And a 7. Boo earns. Boo earns. All right. Quaid's got 1 more on his 2s. Okay. That hurt. That hurt. Okay. Oh, I see another run coming. Here's another run. Run. Run, run. Run, run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, friends. If I did that, I could do an 8 and a 6. Yeah. Six and an 8. Hey, Wim! Oh, I know, friend. I'm sorry. You did miss the start. Hi, my friend. Yeah, Matthew had to head out early, so... Oh, that's the new role. Sorry, friends. Yeah, Matthew had to head out early, so I started a little bit early. Yeah. If you want to, Wim, you can catch up. I did post all the numbers in the chat. If you want to, that's totally up to you. Or if you just want to hang out, yeah, let me know either way. But good to see you on here. It doesn't feel like cheating. We're all going for the same roles. It's fine. If you want to. Only 2 lines in the negative. Gosh, you're doing really well, Quaid. You're doing really well. So Wim, yeah, if you want to, my friend, you can take a second and fill in your sheet. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you felt included. Yeah, apologies. We did start a little bit earlier than normal. Okay, let's see. Next one we've got... Okie doke. Here we go. I have to take a 6. So that leaves me 10 and 6. Oh, I maxed out my 10s. No more on the 10s. Hope you're having a good evening so far, Wim. Will you be joining us on Saturday maybe for some of my 4-hour marathon and possible game giveaways? All right, let's roll them up here. 12s are paying off for you, Quaid. Hopefully you're getting into the neutral zone on there. It's always bold to choose the 2s and the 12s. Not sure what you're doing this weekend. I know. It's still a few days away. That's fair. Still a few days away. 3, 3, 5, 5, and 6. Oh, cool. Yeah, so maybe both of you can participate. Oh, nice. IRL gaming is awesome. 3, 3, 5, 5, 6. So I have to take a 6. Boo to the urns. That's a 10 and a 6 though, or double 8s. I will do double 8s, so that way I can mark 2 boxes. Yeah, IRL gaming is always a good time. So I hope that happens with you. Hope you get some good stuff to the table. Namiji arrived. Oh, that's cool. I have not played that one yet. 2, 3, 3, 5, 5. Oh, and Quaid is out. Phantom is out. All right, I am still in. I got myself a 2 there. Let's do double 8s again. Maxing out on my 8s. Yes, indeedy. Positive. All right, so Phantom got positive 160. All right, Quaid, let me know what your score is, sir. Let me know when you calculate your score. Minus 390 for Gus. Okay. This might be my final roll unless I get some 1s. And it doesn't look... Oh, is this a free roll? Ooh, I think I might get a free roll. Might get a free roll. Yes, indeedy. Tiny Epic Dungeons and Canvas. Wait, no. Okay, so not 260. All right. I will be holding out in suspense. I forgot to subtract. Yes, you have to subtract. 3, 3, 4, 5, 5 is the new one. This is a free roll for me. Huzzah! So I can't take 10s. I can't take an 8 anymore. Oh gosh. I will do a 7 at least. Yeah, I'll do at least a 7. right after you go out. I know. Sorry, Joe. Get a free roll. Okay, Quaid is at minus 340. Joe is still holding on to the lead right now with positive 160. Holy smokes, friends. Holy smokes. Okay, this is definitely going to be my last turn. Yep, there are no ones. What happened to all the ones, people? I swear these dice have ones on them. I swear. I swear they do. I swear they do. Oh, nice, Quaid. Nice. Enjoy some park time. Thank you so much for playing. Check you later. Alrighty. 44466. Okay. Well, that's a problem. 10s and 8s. Oh my gosh, friends. I can't write anything down. 10 and 8 are my only two options, and I max them out on my final roll. I mark nothing. What is happening? These dice! These dice are cursed. Cursing me. Okay. I think everyone's done. So let me go ahead and add up my total here. All right. Did not start 2s or 3s. Made it to the neutral zone on 4, so that's 0. Got positive 50 on my 5s. 6s, I got minus 200. 7s, I got minus 200. Boo. 8s, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 40 is positive 200. Nice. 9s, I did not start. 10s, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 60 is 300. Cool. 11s, I did not start. And 12, I had 1. Ugh. 1. Goodness. Yeah, that's true, Wim. That is very true. Minus 600 plus 550. So I got minus 50 is my final score. So, minus 50. So, currently, right now, Phantom is pulling in the lead with positive 160 points. I am in second with minus 50 points, and Quaid is holding down third place with minus 340. GG's all around, friends. I'm going to add my GG's in the chat just because it's just fun. My good griefs all around for you all. Okay, so friends, tomorrow I will be on Book of Nerds channel for the J Squared show featuring L Firespray. We will be doing some crafting together. I think we're going to be painting minis. So shout out to Book of Nerds. That's going to be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Oh.
It's the Oompa Loompa. Wait, is that girl that became the blueberry jam?
I want it now.
No.
But Papa, now.
Somebody clip that.
I'm gonna favorite this one. I like
so
this
good.
One.
It's so.
What happened to Joe Soundow? Well, he has some cool like video filters, so that one made him turn into kind of like a purpley glob person. It kind of reminded me of like Veruca Salt from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So yeah, he's got some fun stuff on his channel. So that's gonna be on with Book of Nerds tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Then Saturday, friends. Yeah, I don't think I have anything going on Friday. Saturday, friends, at 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is midnight or 11. Let's see, that's 8 hours ahead, 9 hours ahead for Central European time. So it'll be midnight Central European time. I'm going to be doing my 400 followers stream. And yeah, so you have a chance, friends, to win the lovely prizes from Matthew Dunstan here that he has graciously given, available to give copies away for friends. So you could win one of the following Echoes games or Roll for Adventure. All you need to do, I posted this on social media, that's why it says the description. All you need to do is be a follower of my channel. Send me a whisper with the keywords 400 followers and you will be entered. You do not need to be present to win, friends. All you need to do is just follow those 2 steps and winners will be announced on Saturday. Joe, I do see your entry. Thank you very much, sir. And I'll make sure you get onto the list of everyone. And yes, it's just as easy as that, friends. I will be announcing one winner per hour for one of those following prizes. So good luck to everybody. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a fun time. I have lots of people hanging out with me in the chat. I have lots of folks that are going to be playing some games with me. So please, please, please give me those follows and whatnots. And yeah, all right, Tech, I see your entry there as well. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, friends, it's going to be quite a fun time. 4 hours of streaming. I'm going to include some, but you do need a present to be the coolest. Oh, James. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some really cool games with the chat, interactions with you all. Most likely it'll be some like combination of tabletop games as well as some Jackbox stuff. Rotating out special guests. So it's going to be quite a cool time. Familiar faces you have seen in the chat on my stream previously, and some new faces as well too, so you don't want to miss that. But if you do, it's okay. I know Saturdays are kind of difficult for folks because they have their IRL board gaming things and whatnots, but if you can join us, please do so. Saturday 3 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, so until next time, let's see, who do we got? Who do we got that we could raid right now? Let's see, we've got Ruel is currently online. He's doing some 10 penny parks. Nice. We've also got, Blunderbuss TV. Looks like they've been on for a bit, so they might sign off. So, all right, we're going to send you all on a raid train to Ruel Gaviola. And a wild swook has appeared. Oh my goodness. Hello. How's it going, my friend? You are just in time for the raid train. Because we're going to head over to Ruel's channel in just a couple minutes. And be ready for that, friends. So, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me today. Thanks again to Matthew Dunstan, for sure. Please give him a follow on Twitter if you want to know more about game design and anything that's upcoming from him. He's a wonderful individual. But until next time, friends, if I don't see you tomorrow on Book of Nerds channel, stay safe, be kind to one another, enjoy your board games, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye, folks!